My father-in-law smashed my son's wheelchair during a joke. My wife laughed. I picked up my phone, and the room went dead quiet. My son Liam was born with cerebral palsy. He's 12 now, and his custom wheelchair cost $15,000 after insurance. It took 6 months to get approved and fitted properly. It's not just a chair, it's his independence, his freedom, his way of keeping up with other kids at school. We were at my in-laws' house for Thanksgiving when it happened. Liam was in the living room watching football with his cousins. My father-in-law Gerald had been drinking since noon, making his usual comments about how Liam just needs to push himself harder, how kids today give up too easy, how back in his day nobody needed special equipment. Then I heard the crash from the kitchen. I ran into the living room and saw Liam on the floor, crying. His wheelchair was on its side, one wheel completely bent inward, the frame cracked down the middle. Gerald was standing over it with his golf club, the same 9-iron he'd been showing off earlier.
What the hell did you do?
Gerald laughed. Actually laughed. Relax. I'm teaching him a lesson. He's been using this thing as a crutch for years. I've seen him stand up before at his birthday party. The kid can walk when he wants to. He's just being lazy. My wife Amanda walked in, saw the scene, saw our son on the floor struggling, and I waited for her to lose it on her father. Instead, she covered her mouth and giggled.
Dad, you're terrible.
But honestly, Liam, you could try using the walker more often. You barely touch it anymore. Liam was sobbing now, trying to pull himself up using the couch cushions. His arms were shaking from the effort. My hands were trembling with rage. Come on, get his walker from the car, Gerald said, taking another sip of whiskey. Let's see him work for it. Build some character. That's when I pulled out my phone. Not to call the police, not to call an ambulance, to show them something I'd been collecting.
What are you doing?
Amanda asked, her smile fading. I opened my photo gallery, started scrolling through months and months of screenshots, videos, and audio recordings. This is from July 4th. Your mother telling Liam he's faking his condition for attention at the pool party. I turned the phone around to show them the video. This is from September. Gerald telling him real men don't need wheels. They need willpower. This is from last week. Amanda, you telling Liam that maybe if he prayed harder and had more faith, God would fix his legs. Gerald's face went from amused to bright red. You've been recording us? In my own house? Every single visit for the past 8 months. Every comment, every cruel joke. Every time you made my son feel like his disability was his fault. Every time you told him he wasn't trying hard enough. Amanda reached for my phone. Delete those right now. You can't record people without permission. I pulled it back. One party consent state. I can record any conversation I'm part of. Already backed up too. Cloud storage, external hard drive, and my lawyer has copies of everything. The entire room went dead silent. Gerald's brother stopped eating. Amanda's mother dropped her wine glass. Lawyer? Gerald's voice cracked for the first time. What lawyer? The one I hired 3 weeks ago. I filed for divorce yesterday morning. Custody papers cite documented emotional abuse of a minor with disabilities. I'm also suing you, Gerald, for destruction of medical equipment. That's a $15,000 wheelchair plus whatever the emotional damage evaluation comes back as. Amanda's mother started crying. You're ruining Thanksgiving over a joke. Gerald didn't mean anything by it. He was just trying to motivate Liam. Motivate him? He destroyed the one thing that lets our son move independently, and you all think that's acceptable. Amanda grabbed my arm hard. You can't divorce me over this. This is insane. We can talk about this. We can fix this as a family. Fix what exactly? You laughed while our son cried on the floor. You've spent the last year telling him his disability is just weakness he needs to overcome. You chose your parents over him every single time. Gerald tried to stand up, stumbled slightly. This is my house. You need to get out right now. Gladly. But Liam's not getting up without his chair, is he? So you can either call him an ambulance, or you can figure out how to carry the kid you just told to walk it off. Nobody moved. They all just stared. I walked over and picked Liam up myself. He wrapped his arms around my neck and buried his face in my shoulder, still crying. I carried all 70 pounds of him through the house, past the perfectly set Thanksgiving table, past Amanda's shocked relatives. Amanda followed us outside into the cold. Where are you going? You can't just leave. Somewhere our son doesn't have to prove he deserves basic human respect. I buckled Liam into the car. He was still shaking. Dad, I'm sorry, he whispered. You have nothing to be sorry for, nothing. She's been calling every day since, leaving voicemails about how I'm overreacting. Her family's threatening to countersue for defamation. Gerald's lawyer sent a letter yesterday. My lawyer says the recordings are completely admissible. Liam's new wheelchair arrives Monday. Arrives?